All right, today we're diving deep into a raw, intense philosophy. We're talking about the mindset of pure execution. It's all about relentless action, savage discipline, and just getting after it every single day. We are going to completely dismantle a lie that we've all been told and build a new mindset from the ground up, one that actually works.
You know, it all starts by challenging something we've pretty much been taught since we were kids. Have you ever wondered why a really smart person can learn something incredible and then just do nothing with it? Well, the reason is a single massive lie that holds so many of us back. And that lie is about the nature of power itself. See, we're always told that knowing things makes you powerful. That information, that's the key. But that's only half the story. And honestly, it's the less important half. We get fed this idea that just collecting knowledge, hoarding information is the ultimate goal. But the truth, the hard reality that actually moves the needle, is that action is power. Knowledge, all by itself, changes absolutely nothing. So to be super clear, information isn't worthless. It's just potential power. Think of it like a brand new Ferrari sitting in a garage with an empty gas tank. Yeah, the car is amazing, that's the knowledge, but the action, that's the fuel. It's the only thing that actually makes it go. This brings us to the only currency that really, truly matters when it comes to success. If information is just sitting there as potential, then execution, well, that's where all the value is actually created. It is the only part that really counts in the end. And look, there's no shortcut here. There's no hack. It isn't about thinking about the goal or planning the goal or talking about the goal. You have to be the person who takes that knowledge and forces it into reality. You have to be the one to make it happen. Period. This right here, this captures the entire shift in mindset. It's about becoming a producer, not just another consumer. It means you value the grind more than you value sleep. It means you stop complaining and you start planning. And then you put in the reps, 10, 100, 10,000, whatever it freaking takes. Okay, so that's the philosophy, right? But how do you actually forge the kind of discipline it takes to live this way? Let's break down the daily framework. Let's get into the how. It starts here with simple things you can repeat every day. Wake up early. Win the morning. Don't just avoid difficult things, intentionally go look for them. The hard workout, the cold shower, that tough conversation you've been putting off. Raise your own standards every single day. And then you just repeat it over and over and over until this process isn't just a thing you do, it's who you are. This is the key mental switch you have to flip. You have to take all the shoulds in your life and turn them into musts. A should is optional, right? You'll get to it, when it's convenient. But convenience doesn't build champions. A must is a standard. It gets done no matter what. No excuses. And the result of all this is mental toughness. But here's the thing. It's not some magic trait you're born with. It's the outcome of this process. It's just a series of small daily disciplines that stack on top of each other, building and building momentum until you become an absolutely unstoppable freight train. Now, a huge part of this is internal. It's not just about the physical grind, it's about winning that war inside your own head. The war against weakness, the war against distraction. We all know this voice, don't we? It's that instinct deep down inside you that says you're tired, that you've done enough for today, that it's okay to just back off and rest. That voice is a liar, and it's a saboteur. And your response has to be immediate, and it has to be violent. You do not listen. You have to actively fight that voice. Every time it whispers, you smash it into the ground. You train it to say, get up, go, fight on. Just like you kill that internal noise, you have to eliminate the external noise. This means you stop worrying about what other people are doing. It's a waste of time. You stop wasting your energy on gossip and chatter. You stay in your lane, you put your head down, and you dominate it. And if people have something negative to say, your success becomes the only response they'll ever need. So, when you finally master your discipline and you master your focus, you unlock the final level. This is where you don't just do the work anymore, you become the work. This is the apex identity. This is beast mode. This is the first rule of this entire mindset. Being tired is irrelevant. It's just a feeling. It's data. It is not a command to stop. You don't stop when you're tired. You stop when the task is complete. When you have fully executed the plan. The finish line is completion, not fatigue. At this level, the act of execution itself becomes something more. It's not a chore you have to get through. It's a form of worship. It's the highest possible expression of your potential. And ultimately, that's the whole point. Greatness isn't a destination. It's not some award you win one time. It's a lifestyle. It's how you live. It's what you breathe and what you do every single day.
And let's be absolutely clear where this is all built. It isn't on a stage, under the bright lights for everyone to see. The real work, the character-defining grind, that happens in the dark. It happens in the early morning. It happens when you are totally alone and nobody is watching or cheering you on.
So that's the final question. That's what this all comes down to. Victories aren't won in the arena in front of the crowd. They are won in those thousands of lonely hours of training when everyone else is sleeping. The glory is just the receipt you collect for the work you did in private. So, what will you do when no one is watching?